Alright, so welcome everybody. Just getting the stream set up. Has been a while. Alright, so today we should have a launch center truce. Not entirely sure. I mean, yeah, so first of all, 329 is not the craziest state. They used to be really strong, not anymore. Sorry if you're in 329, it's, you know, is what it is. But yeah, for an LC truce, this is a bit overkill. Anyway. So today we are probably going to try, we're going to try to bait some on the alt account. We're going to hopefully get somebody to fight the main account. I found a couple of bases earlier, and so we will we'll hop over there and see if they're still there. But yeah, I don't have a lot of hope that people come fight me, but you never know. I mean, it could happen. Especially at, a giant pink base. Somebody's gonna want to fight it. I hope. But yeah, so 28 minutes till the battle starts. or hopefully battle. Need a monster first. I wish. I've been unbelievably tired today. I ended up falling asleep for like 2 hours, but yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night and just stayed awake all day, and maybe not the best choice. But yeah, so we have Eden starting Monday. That's so we're skipping for the first time. For the first time in like 6 seasons, we're skipping the alternating Doomsday, Eden, Doomsday. So we're back-to-back Edens. I'm kind of okay with, honestly. The rewards, not the victory rewards, but your personal achievement rewards, the guild rewards, the Doomsday tokens, all together, I mean, you end up, even if you don't get first, you end up with like 6 or so Season X tickets. So I'm completely fine with another Eden. The only thing is the time. It takes, in a Eden being 24 hours a day, basically, it takes all of your day. Yeah, I don't really have, I don't really have the time to play 24 hours a day. Anyway, one of the things, I wanted to do on stream just for the fun of it, because why not? So we bought the new APC skin. I bought 35 of the boxes. These things. I think it's basically you buy everything up to the $100. I think it's like 85 or something, or I don't know, 80. Anyway, so we'll try to get lucky on the APC. If I get it, and again, I did this on the alt base. The alt base does not have an APC skin. So maybe we get lucky and get a new APC. I don't like it enough for the main base. Also, we might if we get it, we might give it away to the Alliance. Stuff like that's a great, great motivator to rewards for your Alliance. Whoever did the best or most participation or whatever, you just reward people who actually try. Anyway, let me reload this game really quick. Actually, I'll reload both, just to make sure that we don't have any hiccups. I need to log into all the farm bases tomorrow. I normally don't play my farm accounts, but right now between seasons is like the one time that I actually play them. And so to do the 7-day login thing, wherever that went. But yeah, three free tickets for the farm bases would actually be helpful, because they on a farm base to get the gold tickets, super tickets, whatever. Three super tickets, 3 gold tickets. Will get them, like, the rewards that will get a farm base is like 1 week worth of 3-day shields. I don't need any of that. Anyway, so we're getting ready for Doomsday. Not those. I wanted to buy these. So we're getting ready for Doomsday. I hope we get a really easy group. I've kind of been hoping for since I realized it would be Eden again. I'm hoping for like a really big state that can be our ally. Because I mean we know most of the big states in the game, from one way or another. And fortunately, I'm not really enemies with that many people. So if we can get like a big state in our Eden that we can ally with, because we're not doing north and south, then we'll have a pretty good chance to come out on top. Anyway, let's go ahead and use the this thing. I don't expect to actually get it, but if anyone actually buys a lot of packs, the APC ones are about twice the chance over the base skins. So the APC one is 1.8. I think the base skins were like 0.9%. I don't know. I think they actually made this worse. This used to be 2.4. Or maybe they just lowered it for this one. I know I've bought a lot of APC skins. They used to be 2.4. Oh well. So we're less likely to get it. Still could. Not holding my breath. Let's see. Yep. About what we expected. Alright. Well, that was a waste of 80 bucks. I'm not, I don't actually really want this one. I was just gonna give it away or use it for the alt base. I'm really hoping, I'm still hoping that they come out with the old base designs again. I want to get the Dino base, or there were a couple others that I really wanted. So this base needs the Dino base. The Dino Taco. I mean, you gotta have the Dino base. So it'd be nice to get that. So I'm not gonna waste too much money on skins that I don't actually want. But yeah, so getting ready for Eden, we got this base maxed, finally. Every building level 25. We got all of our techs done. We have 96%, but that's just because we have the shooter limit techs. Those are literally the only ones we haven't done. We've got everything maxed. And all these do is just increase the amount of tier 10 you can have at one time. I don't use tier 10, so I don't really care. But yeah, that'll... I've reset, I think, the top 9 techs. Did we do that one? Yes. Alright, so we've done that one, yes. So we've done all the top techs, so I think this is about where we would be anyway. There might be one cheaper. Okay, so these are only 3 though. So that's 9 techs. Maybe these would be the best. I don't know. I've got to slow down doing tech because I've reset all of these techs already. I've got to wait 100 and something odd days before I can do it again. So we got to slow down a little bit. Also on the main base, we're finishing our Baneblades. I don't plan to build a 5th, and we're almost at the 4th. So yeah, we're almost done with Baneblades. We're done with tech. We've got every building maxed. 1,000 hero tickets. I mean, it's looking like a good season. Things are looking up for the taco bases. So we're fighting 329 today. I don't know anything about 329, but if these bases are still here at reset, we will have a fire. These are the only ones I found. I looked all around the inner dark green zone 3 and 4. I didn't see anything. I don't know where all their players are. I mean, may as well. May as well. It's 200 million power. There were a bunch that were like 30 to 50 million. Yeah, like I don't even want that one. Oh, it's even got little happy faces. Can't attack that base. Uh, 180? What in the hell? Alright, we'll mark this one too. Where were all these a minute ago? I swear I just looked through here and didn't see them. So like, what? What? I think I actually know this this guy. Alright, this is just stupid now. I swear to God, I looked through for like 15 minutes earlier. I looked through and I could not find anybody to fight. So let's hope that these bases stay where they are. This is this is weird. It was like they were invisible or something. I swear, I looked all around. This is like the first ring I check is where Zone 3 meets 4. If you're ever, it's something I've found just from years of playing. If you're ever looking for a base, check, and not a base that's, you know, on the move, but like people tend to build their hives between zones. People build their hives just on Zone 3 so that they can gather inside Zone 4. Especially with higher populated states. Higher populated states, the inner zone is just completely jammed full of bases. And so you get a lot of people building just on the outside so that they can still gather the level 8 and 9 on the inside. 50, I'm gonna leave that. Oh, I forgot to ask, any feedback on the audio quality would be appreciated. So I've switched back to my better microphone. I have a bad microphone and a good microphone. However, on the good microphone, which is the one I'm using now, the cord is bent in a way that causes like random feedback, static. So if this audio sounds better, leave a comment. Just say, you know, hey, this is better, this is worse. You know, too quiet, too loud. Yeah, it would be appreciated, because it sounds fine to me, but it probably does not sound okay to everybody. Alright, that guy's got a shield. There's no way that base is going to stay there. 12 minutes till kill event. We'll go over a couple of duels that I found a little bit interesting in a minute. Audio's good, sometimes a bit stutter. Well, sometimes I stutter, so maybe it's me. But yeah, so this, like the microphone arm I have for this is a blue something odd mic. The microphone arm that it connects to pinches the cord. And so after, like, I don't know, 4 years of having it, it just, I don't know, damaged the cord or something. Hourly challenge. Let's go ahead and build some parts. I gotta finish this 4th Baneblade set. So my plan, so we need to get a bunch of these, what are these parts called? Bulletproof shield. So we need to get a bunch of bulletproof shields, because the last 2 Dreadnought parts I need are the engine and control system. So my plan to get the bulletproof shields is build either the bumper or the cannons. Because each one of these, I guess it really doesn't matter which I make. But if we have 3 gold and 1 orange for the bulletproof shield, overall, as long as we aren't unbelievably unlucky, it should save us a little bit of time and diamonds. And I say that, but I failed, I think, 5 75% parts in a row. So it's possible. Definitely possible that we failed that. But almost done with the Dreadnought set. And then again, that'll immediately be destroyed and turned into a Baneblade set. In 83, before I migrated, I couldn't keep up with the amount of diamonds I needed. Especially now, the game seems to be pushing people to higher power. It wants people, it wants money. At the end of the day, they don't care, they want money. They want people to have unbelievably high troop counts. They want people to be spending money to heal troops during Doomsday. They don't, they don't want you to be able to just play the game free to play. And so just from making troops, to get from, I started last season at like 170 million power, to fight all season and come out 300 million power, it takes a ton of diamonds. And finally, the best thing, finally, I don't have to use diamonds for tech. We're finally done with tech. I can just do like 1 or 2 techs per week, and slowly build these diamonds back. I want to get like 3 million diamonds again, because then you can really have fun. My my alt base is, this one is 2.3 and the other alt base is like 3.5. But yeah, I would love to be able to stockpile like 2 to 3 million diamonds again, because then you can have the crazy LC battles. You can literally just solo fight the entire state and have enough diamonds to insta-heal. So today, again, if you're just joining or if you've forgotten the last 30 minutes of me rambling, so we're gonna fight with 2 bases. I don't expect my main base to be attacked very much. So we're gonna play with the alt base, and it's a strong alt base. I still have a lot of tech that needs work. These are pretty much all maxed, this row of tech. Cutting edge tech, we've done the first little bit, so we've got the bonuses to all troops. Basically, if you don't have 23, I think it is. It's either 23 or 24. If you don't have 23 or 24% on cutting edge tech, you're gonna get destroyed. Everybody has these first 9 techs. But so elite military we've pretty much got done except for the fighters. I'm not using siege attack for fighters. The only thing that would help is the fighter hit points. To get that to 20%, a 10% increase on hit points, that would be nice. Defense would help. I probably should have done more of that this past week. I guess we'll max that next week. This base has the medals, so we have the courage medals to max our tech. We've got the tower maxed. Actually, do we have... Where the hell is my tower? There it is. Oh wow, we've already got level 8 devastating shot. Nice. So on this base, I have never bought alloy barrels, which are the material required to upgrade. I have only gotten the alloy barrels from the commercial hub, the helicopter. And so we've gotten this all the way to level 8 devastating shot without ever spending diamonds. I don't think we did. Maybe we did, but I don't think so. But yeah, it could be a fun kill event. I'm not expecting it to be like, you know, crazy intense maxed base fights, but it still could be fun. And the alt base, we've got 3 decent APCs. That's not the best way to view it. Alright, so primary vehicle APC, Kami Wrath, Death Rider, maxed 6+8, 6+8. We are trying the Heaven Redemption front row, followed Vanguard and Countdown, not Farseer. Shooter APC, we are about to change. We don't have, I was waiting for Hero Day, I guess. So, Wings front row, currently Cochet's in the middle, and Executioner, I don't even know why we even had there. I think, you know, Dawn Guardian might have been better here. Anyway, we finally finished our Valkyrie. We got our last Valkyrie dupe from the token shop. So, we're going to change this up to Wings, Valkyrie, Cochet. I just haven't gotten rid of Executioner yet. Class APC, we maxed our Tech Priestess. Hummingbird still needs one, and Canoness. Now, you're probably wondering why Hummingbird is in the middle here. And that is, I am trying something new. So on the main base in the champion duels, we played around with a new idea I had for an APC. I don't know if anyone else has tested this, and it still needs a lot more data before it's good, or deemed good. Kami Bird Cannon. So, Kami is not necessary here. It's just a tanky hero. Heals a lot. Hummingbird, pretty strong, decent hero. Again, this is not a first class APC. This is not the best APC in the game. But the combination of a very tanky, healy hero in the front, a really good damage hero in the middle, and Canoness in the third row, it counters so many formations. And still, even the formations it doesn't counter, like right here, Hunk Tracker Nomad. It's not a counter to Hunk Tracker Nomad, but it did good enough. And you're probably thinking, you know, oh, well, you've got the tech advantage. This dude's the president. So his stats are actually better than mine. Except for hit points. But, you know, his might resistance is actually better than mine. And so, it's a decent APC. It surprised me. And again, this is, you don't test APCs in the champion duel. You test if they're actually going to work. You test hero synergy in the duels. Now that we know it's possible, we want to go explore different options on actual siege attacks, siege defenses. But, so here's another report against Heaven Redemption Organic Death Rider. We'll get to that in a little bit, because kill event's going to start in like 30 seconds. But, really a neat APC, and I want to see today how it does on the weaker base. Because, obviously this is a much weaker base than my main, and we swapped out Kami for the Tech Priestess. So, could be fun. Let's go ahead and use our tickets. Alright, so on the main base, we want to go see if we can fight any of these other people. I just feel mean, but... it's gonna make me do this, is it? Come on, don't be shielded. Don't be shielded. Come on. One hit? What? The fuck just happened? What? What was that? This is weird. I feel like I'm cheating or something here. Alright, well, everybody's shielded. Disappointing. The dude's actually, like, what? What? Come on, game. You can do it. Unfreeze. God, I can't hit this damn guy. Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Jesus. There's a lot of people not shielded. Just to make sure they can't get through. Damn. This base is done well. Where's this guy? God, I cannot click teleport. Every time they move the teleport, I can never click it. Right before Doomsday, when you get the place, instead of just teleport, you get teleport, place, or something else. Occupy. That drives me crazy. Alright, well I guess we'll just bait the alt base. It's doing well though, a lot better defense than I thought. Either that or they're a lot weaker than I thought, but one or the other. Tempted to just shield my main base and play with the alt base. I think we'll do that. Let's see. We burned each other. Definitely worth it. Oh, neat. Did he actually get through? Yeah, he did. Nice. Alright, well then we'll go ahead and reinforce that one. This game is just not working for me. Alright, what did we run out of? Good enough. Thunk. That's funny. Alright, we don't want to heal the last little bit. We want the base to be on fire. Because exactly this. Exactly that reason. It brings people to fight. So with the reinforcements from the main base, we can kind of take shots at people like that when they come by. Because unlikely they get past the main base unless it's already spent a lot of the reinforcements. Which that did not. Wow. Alright, so we had like no troops left. The middle row, I think we had, oh, let's just get the exact number here. 30,000, 8,000, and 35,000. 36,000. And we actually would have won, too. I think if we had like 5,000 more in the tracker row, we would have won that. That's funny. Let's see, how many reinforcements do we have? That's good enough for another hit. It's kind of funny, they can't even break the Hunk Tracker Nomad. Where did that one come from? I'm excited. I'm glad they keep attacking me. Yeah, every time. Alright, you go there. Reinforce this guy there. Now let's go heal. Dunk. $700% might. Doomsday hasn't even started yet. That's funny. I really wanted to take 329, but I guess the rest of the state wanted to save their troops. Fair enough. I mean, it's the, you know, first... well, it's going to be the first week of Eden, and between the 4 alliances of the state, one of them's probably going to get a decent, well, a strong enemy, strong opposition in their Eden. Oof. Alright, well I guess this is getting close to the point where I just reinforce our alliance people. Yeah, I don't know. They seem to have quieted down pretty quickly. I want one person to break my reinforcements before we... What is this? Somebody attacked him from... probably about here. There we go. Where was that? Nice. Already ported. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go... We're gonna go back to the center, and we're going to reinforce our allies and play the alt base. Ah, shit. Bad timing. Alright, so let's find our allies now. Should be quite a few without shields. No, it's actually not as bad as I thought. Well, let's go ahead and check the R3s, and then we'll see. Oops. It'd be nice if they added a feature where you could just see if they were shielded or not by looking through the screen. It's too low of power. Alright, do you have a shield? Yes. Alright, well I know we had a couple of farms that did not shield, but which ones they are, I do not know. That's too far away. Alright, well I have no idea which ones they are. I know there are some because they got zeroed right here. We had probably 5 or so that I watched get zeroed, but I was doing something else. Can't remember who we were fighting. Let's go ahead and find a Wendell. Practice for Doomsday. There we go. I don't want to listen to that song. Whatever. Alright. So this base needs to have stronger attack. Decent with defense. But I don't think we had a single successful attack. Yeah, that sucked. I was trying to figure out what exactly it was that I didn't have, but it's gonna take longer than I'm willing to spend trying to figure it out. I mean, I get that it's not a max base. This is not the Bane set. Maybe we should do that. The next person who comes to attack will attack with the mixed APC Tech Bird Cannon. Smacked one person. Nice, nice, nice. How's the battle? One attack, one win. Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we're not that far off finishing the Bane for this this base. Probably should have done it during cumulative, but I guess we have enough Doomsday tokens we can probably finish it next week. I don't know. Sometime soon, I think we can finish that. We only for the alt base we just need one more part. Yeah, pretty quiet KE. So right now we're just we're kind of making sure that nothing crazy happens with the launch center. Again, there's launch center truce today. We're not expecting anything crazy. I don't even think if 329 tried, I don't think they could even scratch a couple of these people. Because I mean 116 has a couple of decent bases. You bastard. Alright, so maybe somebody else knows. How do people get VIP 5? So, like, how do so many people have VIP 5? I mean, it's like, it's on bad bases. Like, I don't know if that's a bad base, but I see VIP 5 everywhere. So, I have intentionally not tried to get it. But I can't understand how these people have... Really? Bastards. Alright, should be some good data though. Let's see what happened. Oh wow, we failed twice. Alright, was Taco low? Okay, so that's the problem. We were already pretty low. So we were already pretty low, and he sent 2 simultaneous, it looks like. Yes. And our class APC was out attacking him. Alright, so that wouldn't have happened. Still should be good enough to take a few attacks. Can probably hold one more attack. Well. What I'm wondering, alright, so look at this. This is what caused the clusterfuck. Let me go ahead and reinforce really quick. Alright, so this report right here. So, Heaven Redemption Organic Death Rider, my formation was full. Look at the stat difference. First of all, you know, absurd the fact that would even, like, begin to scratch the surface. 50% hit points, 300% defense, 200% might. I mean, more than 50% hit points, over 200% defense, over 200% might. A weaker formation, 200% worse attack defense, 50% worse hit points. And it still about killed my perfectly new defending army. That's pretty weird. You know what? I want to watch this. I think organic is the reason. So we just attacked ourselves there. Organic doesn't have that many skills left to use, but I think the next one he uses will be a critical hit. It'll silence, or it'll do something, I think, in the next skill. Alright, so we've just attacked ourselves like 4 times in a row. Very nice, Tech Priestess. So again, we've hit our Wrath has hit ourself, I think, every single turn. So that was it right here. Wild Charge confused us on the first turn. No, so it used Wild Charge before the battle, so that was a pre-battle skill. Turn 4, we just immediately started attacking ourselves. So that's what it was. Organic had caused us to kill ourselves. Nice. And he used tier 10. Oh, man. My almost dead army, tier 10. Might not have been the play. Even though we're on fire right now, we've done pretty well with the alt base. We had a couple of screw-ups right here where we attacked and got attacked at the same time our reinforcements got kicked, and that was a bit unfortunate. But apart from that, we've actually done really, really well. And again, at the end of the day, kill event, if you're, if it's a close point race between the two states, which, yeah, it's close enough. I mean, that's not actually a big point gap here. What's important is as long as your points are higher than the points you're giving. You're always, in any combat, you're going to be giving the enemy points. And so as long as the points you're scoring are more than the points that you're giving, you're doing okay. Alright, well, it looks like they finally calmed down attacking me there. So, do we have any allies now that we need to reinforce? Whatever. Whatever. Iron Man, what is going on? Did we finally get the LC finished? Nope, 5 minutes. Almost. Alright, so now that we have a minute, the kill event's kind of calmed down, I want to show the APC I was talking about before it all started. Or at least talk about it a little bit more. So, it's not... It has a few specific counters, but it works against a lot of different APCs. So Cannon Third Row is obviously a great counter to Huntress. So this will shut down almost every single Huntress APC if it's an even match. If it's, you know, tier 10, completely super maxed everything, it's probably going to get through. But anything basically even, this is done a lot better than I thought. And so again, the Kami is not necessary. It's just a tanky healer of a hero. You need the front row to be a tanky healer. Middle row, anything high damage. Doesn't have to be Hummingbird. The back row does have to be Canoness. And I'm starting to wonder if... well, I guess there's no point. There is going to be a big meta change when the two new heroes come out. It's, you know, I could speculate what it will become, but I'm just gonna wait and make it when I get the new heroes. The Tech Priestess Wrath Death Rider is not gonna be around for maybe another couple weeks, and then it will be gone. Tech Kami Wrath, same thing. It's not gonna be around very long. What I'm curious though is Tech Wrath Cannon. I think Tech Wrath Cannon will still be an APC. And then I think the new hero Lust is going to replace Cannon in this formation of Kami Bird Lust. And I'm not sure I want Hummingbird here. But so if we get rid of the Death Rider, so let's say we get, you know, Tech Wrath Cannon, Kami Bird Lust. We've got a Death Rider unused. So you can't have a Death Rider and not use it. So we've got to come up with something. But yeah, this APC did really well in a bunch of different tests. And it's not really conclusive data, it's only duels, but enough successful tests that it is a thing, and it will work. So very similar stats. They have 100% more might because of their hero. The VIP 5, and they have a hero with more might. Other than that, though, I mean, it's very, very similar stats. I think we had another. Still pretty close. Yes, right here. I'm not sure what this APC was. Prophet Kami Bird. I don't know what the goal was with this. Alright, Launch Center is just about done. We have learned that duels are the best way to test. Well, duels are a great way to test the idea of an APC. the actual statistics and, you know, how the outcome of the APC, no, that's, you may as well just go, you know, pick a number. It's not. Duels are a horrible way to test the effectiveness of an APC, test its strength, defense, its counters, but it actually is very good at testing the idea. Will this combination of heroes work? Regardless of how inaccurate the duels are, it still gives the same realistic hero synergy. So if you have, you know, 3 different heroes that just do not work well together, they will suck in duels. They will do terrible. But you can still tell, based on hero skills used, based on knowing the formations you went up against, you can have a decent idea of, will a formation be successful, or is it even worth my time trying to find more data? And so that's where we are with the whatever the hell I said it was, the Kami Bird cannon. There's enough data that says it's worth looking into, but it's not going to be a meta APC, so it's, you know, it could be a second APC, it could be a third. But it will be interesting to see when the new heroes come around, Lust and whatever the hell the other one is, if Cannon is unused, or if you end up with essentially 2 Tech Wrath Cannons, because you have Lust plus Canoness plus Tech Priestess plus Wrath, plus, I mean, a lot of options now. It's a bit ridiculous. Facebook post gave you the 5 best? Oh, well, yeah, I wish I'd known that earlier. It would have saved me a lot of time. I think it's funny whenever someone comes up with, like, this is the, you know, this is the formations that everybody needs to follow. It's like, well, what if I counter those formations? Wouldn't that be better? If everybody's using it, let's use the thing that beats it. I don't want to listen to that. I sent you that post? The, Huh, I don't remember that. Five best APCs. I'm gonna have to go back and look. I don't remember that at all. Oh, right. Didn't we take 116 not long ago? I thought we did. Obviously we didn't, but I thought we had them in Clash of Zones in 83. Max, new state. Yeah, we moved to 116, just to play a fun kind of casual season. And it has been. It's been very, very different, but very enjoyable. I've been too busy really to like do anything and play the way I played in 83. I have too many things going on that are going to be going on for probably the entire year. And so it's just I would have burned out if I had stayed in 83. Wonderful state. 83 probably the best state that I will ever play. It unbelievably fun, great team, nice people, but I would have quit the game if I had to stay there. The amount of activity that it required, the amount of effort it took, it's too much. And I'm too competitive to just play casually in a very competitive state. So like 116, I can enjoy playing more casually here, because the average of this state is so much lower than 83. So like, yeah, I mean, I'm still playing the game, I'm still trying to win, but you know, I'm not competing with people like Gazer. You know, I'm not against KGB or, you know, the top of the top. So like in this state, you know, the odds of us coming up against a super state opponent that we're actually going to fight is pretty slim. You know, if we go up against an 83 or a 97, they're probably going to surrender. They're going to give up. So I'm not going to need to go all out fighting, because there's no chance of fighting an opponent that strong. Whereas in 83, you know, we're going to fight every single state. Oh my god. They gave me another Chief of Staff. Oh no, I had Justice last time. Sweet. Alright, well, there you go. You go to 116 and they give you buffs every single week. That is very nice of them. You sold your base 2 weeks ago? Very nice, man. Very nice. I was a bit worried that it wouldn't sell, but I'm glad it did. They're just the base market was so oversaturated the last month. A lot of I think a lot of bases from 83, from 97, 96. There were a couple other states, but a lot of big players sold their bases recently. So I was concerned that it wouldn't sell. Free buffs, where can you sign up? Just join 116. Join 116 and don't be a don't be a I can't say that. Join 116 and be a good person. I gotta be careful about what I say. Ended up selling to someone in your alliance? Nice. Nice. Hey, good person. Alright, we have a problem. Well, Yeah, I mean that was not the words I wanted to use, but what I wanted to say was not live stream appropriate. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I haven't. It's probably been 2 years since I had a buff that I didn't like kill my own state to get, and so yeah, it's cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't cared about buffs for so long that it's cool. Like first of all, I love not having to send to National Quest. To not have to send, every day the second reset comes around, that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. All right, well I don't think anybody's gonna come back and attack me. I think everybody knows it's a trap by now. Let's go ahead and shield that for the weekend. You feel appreciated? It's nice. I mean, it is. Yeah, I guess that's it. You feel welcome. I stopped caring about them so long ago that it's just like, damn, that's nice. It's just it's like a gift. It's cool. But it's also nice that, I'll start eating with it. So, if we end up with a, oh, let me turn off my phone volume here. If we end up with a really hostile starting area for Eden, it might actually come in handy. I don't expect we're gonna have any issues with Eden. It just very, very rarely is the starting area hostile in any of the Edens I've ever played. Still possible, but I don't think so. But yeah, it's just nice. You're not playing this Eden, but you're glad it's going back to the second. I am too. That's getting rid of the north and south. Absolutely needed. So I had an idea, and I don't know if I said it on stream or not, or if I had said it to a friend, but if you kept the strongholds, and if you turned each of the corner strongholds into like a... Well, damn, let me... Nah, I can't do that. Let me, Let me make something really quick. Let me make an image. Just for the sake of wanting to explain this, it's actually a neat idea. It would completely change Eden, and it would make good use of the north and south and the strongholds, and it essentially it adds the element of like east and west, and you can teleport from corner to corner. It would be pretty cool. Alright, and forgive my my Microsoft Paint skills. They are not up to par. I made the image, now I have no idea where I saved it. Alright, there we go. So this thing that you're seeing on the screen, this awful drawing, so if you, essentially these circle oval things are the strongholds, and to get them you have to go to the center and then back down. I guess this isn't the right, I probably should have added a different image, but essentially the 4 corner strongholds would only be accessible by like week 4. So you would have had to make it into some of the inner zones and then go back down towards the sand to get to the corner strongholds. The corner strongholds couldn't be used to bully people in the sand. They would have no gates going to the sand. So the only way to get in and out would be through a choke point towards the inner zones. So it would, you know, and then the 4 corner teleports could teleport to each other, separate from all the other strongholds. So it's not too overpowered, but it would always give people either a chance to attack or something they have to be constantly aware that they need to defend. It would increase movement around the map instead of having that kind of impassable no man's zone between north and south. You'd have 4 different ways to get from, you know, north to south to north corner to southwest corner. It would add a few interesting changes, I think. And yeah, I'm sorry for that image. It sucked, but for 5 seconds, it's the best I could do. Champion duel. It makes sense. It could. I did a terrible job explaining it there, but one time, I hope it was on stream, but one time I explained it really well. But, yeah, it would, you know, it would prevent people in the sand from being bullied any worse than they already were. It just, I don't know if every Eden had the problem, but a lot of different Edens last season, a lot of people got stuck in the sand, and they just could not get out. They, you know, they made a bad deal. They picked the wrong allies. One reason or another, there were a lot of bases stuck in the corners of the sand last Eden. So this would essentially give the 4 corners of sand like a safe area that people wouldn't just constantly be attacked. Because to get to the corners of the sand, you'd have to go all the way around from the kind of the exterior middle. It wouldn't change the pace that the game plays. It would still take about week 3 or 4 to get to the corners. But yeah, depending on how they change the terrain to accommodate that, it could be pretty cool. So it would be really cool if they did do that. If they just made the change, or if I definitely told support. So if they passed along my message, it would be pretty cool to see any of those elements added to it. Yeah, it was on stream. It was on stream because we did talk about that. I remember now. But yeah, I think the idea of strongholds is not bad. I don't even think North versus South is that bad, but it needs a lot of improvements before it's ready to use again. You got stuck in the sand the last 3 weeks. The rest of your side made a deal with the opposite. Yeah, that sucks. That's essentially what our side did with us. I don't even remember who it was now. 327 and somebody else. It's like 590 something. 596. Doesn't look familiar. No, so 596 was who we took. Who is 596? Alright, so if it wasn't them... Yeah, I have no idea. Oh well. $5.95 wasn't us. Yeah, I don't know. I could let me look at my phone. I had it saved. $5.23. So it was 523 and 327. 327, I think, ended up moving to 461. And that was kind of the issue. So, and hindsight, I wish I had actually known what was going on. So, 327... pretty much all of their members were planning to migrate to 461 after Last Eden. 461 was on the north. 327 was south. We were south. So, 327 made an agreement with 461 of the north. Because they were allies. They were going to merge and join them next season. They were going to migrate. So, it makes sense in hindsight. Like, why didn't they just tell us, hey, we're going to be migrating to this state after the season? It seemed like the entire failure of last season was just miscommunication. you know, had 327 said, you know, hey, you know, we're going to be migrating to 461, they're good people, you know, we're not trying to screw anybody over, but we want to make some deals. It would have been better received than, hey, we're making a deal to basically screw over the entire South and give us the first place loser reward. So, yeah, I don't know. I wasn't part of the deal. I didn't make it, so I don't know what actually happened and what was just essentially a lie. But it's whatever, you know? It doesn't matter. It's whatever. But yeah, so you, in 2 seasons, might return using the R5's base. That's a smart play, honestly. So anybody who currently is on the fence about buying or selling a base, I will tell you, personal experience from years playing this game, buying and selling a lot of accounts. If you can sell your base before a major update happens, and then buy a base when you're ready to come back and play, you will save yourself thousands of dollars. So like right now, there's that hero, I forget what it was called, the thing that basically uses your extra duplicate hero medals. You know, they're going to come out with it probably within the next 3 months. So if you were to sell your base now, it would sell for a lot more than after that update comes out. Because that update will come out, and it will raise the bar for the highest, you know, maxed base. So everything, prices for bases are all based on a standard of what is the maxed base. Currently, a maxed base takes no less than $10,000 to create yourself. Over a long time, a lot of effort, and $10,000, you can have a maxed base. So, knowing that, you can kind of see where the price of a maxed base comes from if you're buying one already built. After this hero medal update, whatever it was called, comes out, the cost of a maxed base is going to go up. So if your base is not already caught up with the newest update, the value of your base is going to go down. So it raises the high and it lowers the low. But then when you come back in a couple of seasons, you'll end up being able to get a stronger base for a less price than what you had originally sold yours for. So it's kind of some economics and some insight to the base selling market, but it's a very smart play. If you're not going to play for a while, if you have the ability to sell your account, sell it, quit, come back in a few months, and you'll get a better account for less than what you sold yours for. Long story short. But yeah, for this base, this was my base. This was an alt base that I was very stubborn, and I sold the accounts that I had bought. Did pretty well, you know. I made some money on some bases, but this was a bad choice. I maxed this base. I built it from a level 1, maxed it, and it's been a lot of time and money, and I don't plan to sell it. But if you're not already too invested in your base, it is definitely more cost effective to just buy one. He has 6+ extra of every hero token. God Damn, that's a lot. Yeah, that's awesome. When you get into a base that is that maxed, stuff like the cutting edge specialty level matters. You know, like right now, as long as you can get two of the plus 5%, if you can reach all the way left and all the way right, that's basically where you will stay until you get all the way. I mean, it's. I'm trying to think of how many. To get the third 5% here, I want to say it takes like an extra 4 months, or it takes like an extra 500,000 war badges. So yeah, if you can pick up a base that has every hero, duplicates, plus the cutting edge specialty, that's huge. That's really cool. Trying to remember if there was something else I'd wanted to either talk about or show, and I completely forgot. Only thing it's lacking is troops, 280 million power. Well, I mean, I would assume by the time 2 seasons from now, you know, if hero power continues the direction it's going right now, a maxed base is going to be somewhere between 500 million and 1 billion power within 1 or 2 seasons. Like the days of 150 million power maxed base, they are long gone. Long gone. And as fast as the game is progressing, I would say that 2 seasons from now, that 280 million power base is probably going to be over 500 million. Your big with 5 billion kills went to 461. Was that hell, I can't remember the name. I had just fought against 461. So yeah, I didn't fight against him, but Ray, Vamos, East, everybody except him I fought a few weeks ago. Yeah, 461 is strong. It's a pretty cool state. It's pretty nice to see 461 and 467 both kind of taking off. But yeah, so all of 461 when I had first migrated to 116, they were against 461 in Clash of Zones, and it was actually weird. So they all were doing kill event on a Sunday with tier 10. It struck me as odd then, and it still does now. On a Sunday kill event, they were all using tier 10. They're all from the 560, 528, 596. Interesting. Strong bases from being the 500s. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go. It has been a fun stream. It's been nice catching up, and I just my schedule again. I've been a lot busier than I was the last couple of seasons. Busier real life. But so I wake up now at like 3 in the morning. And so reset time is about when I'm ready to sleep. And 2 hours after reset time, I am pretty tired. So I've got a few more things to do before I do call it a night. But yeah, so I am gonna have to end the stream here. Wish everybody the best of luck with your Eden groups. If you're in our Eden group, I would recommend send me a message sooner than later, if you want to be allies. We're gonna try to, you know, without saying our game plan. I mean, we're gonna try to have a fast start. And we're not gonna be playing a completely peaceful season. So if you're in our Eden, you want to be allies, send me a message in game. And yeah, best of luck to everybody. Best of luck, and hopefully your seasons are better than last. Anyway, thank you all for being here. I am off. See you next time.